Welcome or welcome back, beloveds. Welcome to my channel. Exactly what you need to hear for the next 7 to 10 days. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Now that we got all the dramatics out of the way, would you like to pick your pile? Yes? Okay. This is pile 1 with self-creation. This is pile 2 with what now? Healing the divine masculine. And if you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, boop, click that button one time for me, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just in case I interrupted your concentration, that's pile 2 again. And we have the feminine for pile 3. And if you would like to book a more personal reading after you listen to your pile, to go more in depth in your situation, the link to my website is in the description box below. Now, use your intuition, pick your pile, and I'll see you there. Pile 1, beloveds, welcome. I hope you're enjoying your week thus far. Welcome on, welcome back in. Welcome on in. We talking about exactly what you need to hear for the next 7 to 10 days. Now, if you have not joined our family as yet, and you're new here, go on and click that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Boop. One time. Now, after you listen to your reading, if you would like a more personalized, in-depth reading, the link to my I don't know why I always say that, the link to my description box. The link to my website is in the description box below. All right. Y'all picked self-creation. So it's like you're creating a whole new you created the energetic level already. So whatever upgrades you've made within, it's now starting to show here on the outside. I don't know, like you've done something new. Maybe it could just be as simple as you have a new look, or you're starting your own business. You could be starting a relationship. You're starting something that is more authentic to you. The next full moon can be very pertinent for you, which is on the 21st in Libra, I believe. What's today? Today's the 13th. So that's like, is that 7 to 10 days? No, let's see. 10 days would be 23. So yes, that is within the next 7 to 10 days. That just came to me looking at the imagery here. It's like you're creating something. And some of y'all could even be doing like full moon rituals or something of the sort. Let's go further with the tea leaves, Sherry. Okay. Give me 3 messages from pile 1. Exactly what they need to hear when it comes to their next 7 to 10 motherfucking days. Okay. All right, boy, if you are new here, I know that just shocks the fuck out of people. What is she talking about? One more. Okay. That's my shit. And I might say it a couple times within one reading. Okay? Just saying. So we got Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. We have Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. And we have Horseshoe. Good luck. Bet. Y'all got luck on your side for the next 7 to 10 days, along with opportunities coming to you. Somebody, I guess somebody acting stupid. Let's see who this is and what they got to do with your next week ahead. Tell me more about the self-creation, please. Be the author of your own life. I don't even think I read that for y'all. We got resolve the conflict. Okay. Tell me more. Self-creation. We got slow down. So there's some sort of conflict. What's wrong with my words today? It ain't, how long has it been? 3 minutes? Resolve the conflict. For some of y'all, I feel like that's advice. For some of y'all, I feel like that's advice. Some of y'all, I feel like that's what's happening. When I say that, I mean, I feel like some of y'all are the ones that actively need to take charge in resolving this conflict. And for some of y'all, I feel like the conflict is not necessarily a conflict with a person. It may be a conflict in your life that's being resolved in the next 7 to 10 days. Let's go further. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. It's probably the person you're in a conflict with. Give me a message or a clarifier for that, please. And we got meditate. So y'all got meditate when it came to, I'm sorry, y'all got slow down when we were talking about the conflict. And now y'all got meditate. Tell me more about Turkey and this person behaving badly. Tell me more because I want in the next 7 to 10 days. We got step back. So there's something you need to slow down with and step away from. Some of you resolving the conflict may be just to walk away from it altogether. Like there's no need to even say anything, have a reply, just walk away. Step back, like it says. I feel like for some of you, there's a different perspective to have when it comes to this conflict in your life. And that's why you have meditate, slow down, step back, resolve the conflict. The conflict for some of you may be in your head. You may be going back and forth, or you don't have the answers. You're trying to figure out something logically and not using your intuition, which is why you're being encouraged to meditate. Let's go further. Let's talk about these doors, these opportunities. Something is requiring you to sit still and quiet your thoughts. Door, tell me more, please. Cycle closing. So something is closing out for you that is releasing all these opportunities to be able to come to you now. Tell me more about these doors. Thank you. Wow, we got open up. The doors are opening up. If you have any walls up regarding getting out of your comfort zone, regarding a new relationship, specifically, or connecting with someone is what I'm hearing, or just starting something new, you need to go on and open up to the idea. Allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone. There's something else there. And some of you, this is specifically, I hear about it, like a connection with someone. And it could be the person you're in a conflict with. You might need to open up and express how you truly feel. You could be holding in a lot, and not being fair to yourself or the other person. Tell me more about this good luck horseshoe. What I just said. I tell y'all, I don't be talking for nothing. I got a love proposal. I literally was like, it feels like this might be a connection. Tell me more about the love proposal. Some of y'all got your walls up. You like, you been hurt or something, and you know, you just don't trust no damn body. Oh, fuck. Let me correct my motherfucking self. Y'all got let it go and detach. Okay? So, let's rewind. The open up, a lot of it is the same. I felt like, you know what, let me take that back. Because I didn't necessarily say that it was a good love proposal. I just said there was a connection. It did feel to me like it was somebody coming in with a love proposal. Now that I'm like thinking of how I was feeling, I didn't get the energy of whether it was something you should do or not do. So let me take that back and make sure y'all get the correct messages. There's some sort of love proposal coming to you. That's probably the person acting stupid. And they may have came to you already. That might be why you need to resolve this conflict, because they came wanting to rekindle something and you're thinking about it. You're going back and forth in your head. For some of you, you have this proposal in front of you. Some of you will be receiving this proposal in the next week. But it's telling you to detach and let go. But also open up. Like, open up in a way of being honest with how you feel. Being honest with what you're attracted to or what you're not attracted to. Doors are opening for you. Whoever this love proposal person is, they are the turkey behaving badly. And you got the clarifier for that to step back and to meditate. So it's like, shit, you need some higher source advice, because you don't need to be going towards this motherfucker, whoever this person is. It's like you have good things coming to you, and I don't think you're realizing how much this person's energy is blocking the good things from making their way to you. Let me get 4 extra messages for pile 1. Tell me exactly what they need to know for the next 7 to 10 days. Exactly what they need to know. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm pretty sure that should say a conversation is coming. Yep, a conversation is coming. Somebody is coming in that wants to talk. And they're trying to reconcile, and I don't think you need to do it. It could be Saturday. Okay? Jesus Christ. Well, if that ain't a confirm motherfucking old love returns. On Saturday, a conversation is coming. Or Thursday. Some of y'all Thursday, some of y'all Saturday. Let it go. Let the old go. Let the old go. Detach and let it go. Pile 1, what do they need to know for the next 7 to 10 days? Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Okay? So there's something you need to have faith in. That I feel like this love proposal that's coming in, some of y'all may tend to take it because of not having faith or not believing that something else is happening. This might be your test. Like, let me see how bad they really want this. Because what's for you is coming, but there's something or someone that needs to be released. It's been a job for the past 2 weeks. In this reading, it's presenting itself as a person or some type of connection with someone that needs to be released, because they're blocking your good shit. Their energy is not an energetic match from whatever it is you're trying to have in your life. So you intertwining with that energetically is fucking up what you're trying to do. Straight up. Let's get to tarot. Pile 1. Tell me what they need to know for the next 7 to 10 days. Wow. I said this. Oh my God. Libra energy, justice. They might be a Libra or the full moon in Libra, like I was talking about. Very important. And then y'all got the 2 of Swords, being indecisive. So this person is coming in, and I feel like they're disrupting the order, energetic order, the energetic balance that you have. They are interfering with it in some type of way. What is the challenge for pile 1? Next 7 to 10 days. What's their challenge? It's the Ace of Wands and the Fool. Wow. I wasn't going to take that because it fell out kind of weird, but 2 new beginnings, that's not a coincidence. And one of them being the leap of faith to leave this motherfucker alone or to move on without this thing or person. That's your challenge. To walk away and move on to something bigger and better. Okay. What is the advice? What's the advice for pile 1? The advice is to run. Run, nigga, run. Run, Forrest. The advice is to run. I know that's not what the Knight of Wands traditionally means, but that's exactly what I heard when I saw it. Like, this is one of the fastest knights in the deck. Not as fast as the Knight of Swords, but it's one of the fastest. And also, the advice is to not be too hasty in making your decision, unless you're leaving them. I know that sounds fucked up, but that's what I'm saying. Like, because you got to slow down and meditate. And the Knight of Wands, they kind of move with the opposite energy. So, like, if I took reversals, this Knight of Wands would be in reverse. It's like, don't be too hasty. Don't get caught up in this playboy, playgirl energy that is coming for you in the next 7 to 10 days. Yeah. Don't be too hasty. What's the outcome for pile 1? What's the outcome for pile 1? I feel like that was the outcome, but I'm gonna let one fall out naturally. Oh, I just seen it. Where did it go? There it goes. The 6 of Cups. Reminiscing on old times. Missing something that has ended. And you got the World. Ending something. Well, shit. You think your ancestors are being quite clear? Yeah. And we got the 2 of Wands. What I said about getting out of your comfort zone. This is the outcome. Get out of your comfort zone and let this, whatever this is for you, end. This is somebody from your past. As it said, old love returns. That is exactly what this is. And they missed the shit out of you. You may be missing them as well. This could be a kind of a, I love them, but I know we don't belong together type thing. And you need to go, there's probably a person that you always go back to. You know what I mean? They that motherfucker that always gets you. Don't let them get you this time. And there may be absolutely nothing wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? They're just not an energetic match. Their time in your life is done. And you need to gotta let that go. You need to gotta let that go because you have opportunities, you have doors waiting to open for you. And those doors could be your next relationship. I tell you what, I'm kind of glad we got past the quit your job energy or people losing their jobs. I'm like, I was so sick of that. Like, Jesus, how many people is losing their jobs? Like, why do we still got to talk about this? Give them their new job already, Spirit. Get them their new job. Shit. Okay, 2 of Swords. Why is this out here for pot 1? Oh, wow. The Hanged Man. Being indecisive. So, like, your ancestors are giving you a heads up. If you're not in this energy already, this is the tendency that you're going to be in. When this love proposal comes in, this conversation, it's going to have you hanging there. But what you need while you're hanging there, because while the hangman is hanging there, he's also looking at everything upside down. He's finding a different perspective. Okay? There's a different perspective. And to get you out of this 2 of Swords, your ancestors are suggesting that you meditate. Slow down. Get out of your head and quiet your thoughts so you can hear the real answer. You can hear the real message. But shh. First. Justice. Why is this here for pile 1? Thank you. Wow. You're going to have, I mean, shit. You got the Two of Swords twice. I mean, that's not an energy I want to repeat twice. But that's a double confirmation that this is the tendency you're going to be in if you're not there already. You don't know which way to go, this way or that way. And the answer is within. I know that sucks to hear, right? It's just easier for somebody to just give you the answer. And your ancestors kind of did, because they said step away, step back, let it go, detach, shit. Like, you know, but there's some balance coming to your indecision though. I feel like y'all are going to get out of this indecisiveness this week. And you're going to walk away, especially being that the world is the outcome. The world is the completion. It's not the process of it completing. It's not you sitting thinking about it completing. It is the completion successfully. The world could be a forced ending. This could be breakup week. You know what I mean? We done had everybody losing their job. Now it's time to break up. Because these last 2 or 3 months we done been through, that's clean out season. That is clean out season. And just because the eclipse date on the calendar is gone, the energy is still here. And that energy, that's a clean out. And then Pluto is direct now. So that is whatever energy you've been giving out, returning back to you. So if you've been exhibiting energy that supersedes this motherfucker that is coming back, whether it's a friend, a lover, an old job, whatever it is, it's not going to be allowed to live with you. Literally and energetically. It's not going to be allowed to occupy your space. It's going to be rejected, and you should be grateful for that. Like being a living magnet or repellent, depending on what the energy is. This person doesn't match. Can you give me some more information on the Fool, please? On your challenge. Tell me about the challenge. What the fuck I said? I said walking away from something. Something needs to be walked away from. This is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the walking away card. The Eight of Cups is also the walking into my, what the fuck is the word? Help me. What's the word? My wish fulfillment. The Eight of Cups is walking towards her wish fulfillment. She don't know that shit. She has no idea where this road is going to lead her. But it does lead her to her wish fulfillment. But first, you gotta walk away. You gotta leave that nigga alone. Leave that bitch alone. It's time for her to go. Or him. Or whatever it is for you. It doesn't have to be a person. Nine of Wands. Tell me about this advice. I would like a little bit more information on the message you're communicating with this advice. Page of Pentacles, which is good news coming. Give me more. It feels separate. Seems like there's a pentacle. Wow, there is a pentacle being offered. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. All right, so see that's what I was looking for, to make sure that this was separate. So remember briefly we started off with the fact that you have opportunities coming. There are doors opening. Here is the door. Okay? This is the door. This is the door. Everybody gets a door. Shout out Oprah. Okay, but the Five of Wands, the other clarifier, this is the conflict. And the Five of Wands is an inner conflict. So what is this saying? Run. Remember I said that's what I heard when I got this, I heard run. There's no need for this inner conflict. That's another thing with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a conflict that's not actually real. It's a conflict that we are creating. with our perception, with our lack of passion, our misconceptions. We are creating this conflict. So all we have to do is release the conflict, run, and move on to more passionate ventures. Something you're more passionate about is what's coming to you. The page is bringing you the pentacle. Somebody's bringing an opportunity. There's some sort of opportunity. It doesn't necessarily have to come from a person. Like physically. It's just going to be different for everybody. But an opportunity is presenting itself. Okay? A new one. A new road for you to walk on that is full of abundance for you. Abundance. I'm not feeling just money. I'm feeling abundance of several things. So I'm just going to say abundance in general. That's what it's leading to. All you got to do is close the old doors. Do not get stuck in this conflict. There's really nothing to be conflicted about. Whomever this is or whatever this is, you already know their time is played out. You already know. It might throw you for a loop that they're, trying to come in and get your attention again, or you miss them. You're feeling nostalgic, or they're feeling nostalgic, or whatever it is. But and you start, having visions in your head about what it could be, or reminiscing on what y'all used to have. Some of y'all, it doesn't have to be a physical person. It could be your thoughts. It could be you going back in time and remembering all the memories and starting to now miss this person. And the energy of that alone can't go with you to this new opportunity. That energy can't go. Not even the thoughts. Not even you holding on to the hope. That can't go neither. So you got to release the hope, the person, the anything that you're attached to. Release it and allow yourself to be shown this new road that is damn sure going to be an upgrade from whatever the fuck you came from before. Tell me about this outcome. Can you tell me more about the outcome with the Six of Cups, the World, the Two of Wands? I guess 3 for 3. We got the Knight of Wands again, the Seven of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. What a confirmation. So, you got the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, specifically being that with swords, is ending analysis paralysis. It's ending worry and anxiety and being all up in your head. So I feel like you're going to do what you need to do. You're going to listen to your higher self. You're going to listen to your gut. And you're going to walk away. And you're going to end this shit. Okay? Something is ending. And you're going to be going after something you're passionate about. Okay? You got the 7 of Wands. Look! Setting boundaries. I thought it was the 7 of Swords when I first saw it. It's the 7 of Wands. You're going to be setting boundaries. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Power One. Yes. Look at you fighting for your shit. That's what I'm talking about. You done been through too much, too long of a road to allow a motherfucker to come fuck your shit up now, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm single. Because I ain't fucking with nobody unhealed child. All right? The man for me is on a healing journey. And until spirit brings him to me and my ancestors say, that's the nigga, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear it. Because I done did too much shit and too much healing. Oh my God, you know what it takes to get here? Okay, Power One. I have vented, I'm done now. So look, new territory. Y'all got some new beginnings. There is a new offer. And if y'all have already walked away from this person, kudos to you, Power One. That's why you are my family, right? That's why you my family, beloved. Because we ain't trying to play around with bullshit. We trying to elevate. Anybody on my channel, we trying to elevate. And that's what I'm talking about. We have Earth Soul. What the fuck is that? So you're breaking free from this. You're breaking free from being just an Earth Soul. As it says here, spiritually evolving here on Earth. You're spiritually evolving. And even if it's not spiritual for you, like even if you're not like actively on a spiritual journey, which I doubt you're not watching this channel, your life is evolving. The things that you are magnetizing to yourself, you're on a higher level now. And in the next 7 to 10, and you heard I said 10, ending completions, done, wrap. 10 portal was just what? Last Friday. It's something old trying to come back and fuck with some shit, and it's something new that wants to come in. And they're kind of, you know, it almost feels like the energy is coming in at the same time. But you're not going to see the new. You're not even going to be able to access the new until this old is done. This is an energy blocker, this old thing or person. This is definitely an energy blocker. All right, Pound One. I love you. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next reading. Pile 2, welcome beloveds. Welcome back to my channel. We are talking about, what are we talking about? Oh, exactly what y'all need to know for the next 7 to 10 days. If you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, boop, hit that button one time. One time, that's it, that's all it takes. Boop. And I'll see you here at the next reading. Okay, you chose Healing the Divine Masculine. So I am going to go further to see how their divine masculine is being healed this week for you. Whether that is your inner divine masculine, whether I'm talking to a male or a female, or this is a divine masculine in your life. You could be healing masculine traits, which is the same shit. It's healing divine masculine. So let's go further. And then we'll get to the clarifiers and go deeper with that one to see how, because that's just very general. For me, how to, I hope that's not an indication of how difficult y'all reading about to be, okay? Don't do that. Don't come in here being difficult. Just joking. Can I have 3 messages for pile 2? What they need to hear for the next 7 to 10 motherfucking days. I ain't even got my eyes up, but I can't even see. Okay. Oh, I got a green card. I very rarely pull those. Let's see what it is. Ooh. We got marriage. Okay. So, with divine masculine, some of you could be taking charge. I don't know why I got that with marriage, but you know, maybe some of y'all could be taking charge with a proposal. But that's not the only way I'm getting you can take charge. So when we get the healing divine masculine, that could be you taking charge of your situation. And what I'm seeing, you see how right behind him, that's Osiris. And that's Isis. Like walking right behind him. Like her power is his power. His power is her power. Which is how divine masculine and divine feminine is supposed to work within us and without. And Osiris is Isis' husband. Osiris rises. So quick story time. For those of you who don't know the story of Isis and Osiris, it's not really their names, that's the Greek names. I like Isis, obviously, but her real name is Offset, and I can never remember his real name. Either way, story's still the same. Osiris died, His brother killed him, Seth. Isis. Seth cut him. Okay, so after he killed his brother, he cut him up into pieces and put his body parts in different parts of the world. Isis, who is the queen of magic, by the way, went around and found all his pieces, put his body back together, brought him back to life, and had a fucking child with him. Okay? That's some dope shit. And that's some strong love. And they also got married. So, this reading might be about a relationship. It may be about a marriage proposal. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage proposal you have to take. We're definitely, whether it's a good proposal or not is not out here yet. I'm thinking if you're being told about it ahead of time though, why would your ancestors fuck up a surprise that's so wonderful like that? But either way, story time's over. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Some of you could be leaving a marriage. You could be getting a divorce. Some of you could have this healing divine masculine could represent what you have done in your relationship thus far. You have basically brought this motherfucker back to life and not really gotten anything good out of it. That's for some of you. We have Peacock, beware of great pride. So you have 4 cards out here, 3 tea leaves and the card you started out with. And in these 4 cards, it is making me feel like there is a person that needs to be walked away from who could be coming in with some sort of offer to rekindle something this week. Let's go further. Healing the divine masculine. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about the healing of the divine masculine, please. We got Sunday. I don't know. Sunday's important to you. This could be going down on a Sunday for you. I told y'all I was going to be the pile with weird messages. Healing the divine masculine, tell me more. For pile 2. We got compassion. So you're showing yourself, oh, damn, thank you. That just hit me. So you standing up and taking charge and saying, no, motherfucker, is, I mean, you know, if you choose to use the word motherfucker, I personally love the word motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker here, it's time for them to go, okay? But I feel like the divine masculine, you're healing yourself by setting boundaries and taking charge. You know what I mean? At the same time, showing compassion for yourself by saying no. And if you want to add a fuck no, I'm with you. I support that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they're talking about with marriage. Well, what's going on? We didn't ask for that much confirmation, did we? Oh, wow. Secret admirer on the bottom. Tell me more about this marriage. Show yourself some compassion and set some boundaries in this bitch. A resolution is coming. For marriage? Y'all been having a hard time with your marriage? Is it? I'm not laughing at you. That's not... Let me straighten that out real quick. I'm not laughing at you. It's more like a, well, damn, you need a resolution for the marriage? I say a dissolution. Is that how you say that? Dissolution? Yeah, that's what I did when I got divorced. Dissolved. It's a dissolution coming. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a resolution that's coming. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all know I'm silly as fuck. Marriage. Tell me more. You got miracles. Give me one more with that. Give me one more. One more for marriage. I'm very curious. Give me one more. No, that's 4 more. Just one. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Man, that's 2. I don't think they want to give me one more. I'm trying anyway now because I'm kind of stubborn. I know, y'all know I'm a Taurus, right? We be stubborn as fuck. All right. Spirit. Okay. So there's some sort of miracle occurring for you in the form of a resolution to something that has to do with your marriage or a marriage or a relationship, long-term relationship, somebody you live with, have kids, something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you're outside in the papers and got married. Tell me more about this weeping willow, family sorrow. I feel like the family's breaking up. You're getting divorced or something. You're leaving somebody. It's kind of, Power Woman's kind of like this. So this is the energy, huh? Weeping willow. 3 months. Tell me more about weeping willow. Tell me more about weeping willow. Pivot. Jesus Christ. Pivot. Whatever it is that's causing you sorrow, pivot. Some of y'all have been experiencing this. Some of y'all have been thinking about leaving for the last 3 months. You've been thinking about this for about 3 months now. Some of y'all have been trying to do it for the past 3 months. Some of y'all are going to come into an answer in the next 3 months. Tell me about peacock. Beware of great pride. Oh, somebody's going to offer you some help and you're not going to want to take it from them. Or you're not going to want to take the type of help it is or something. Don't self-sabotage help that God is trying to send you, okay? Because who the fuck are you to deny God's hand? You know what I mean? Especially when it's something you're praying for, it just don't look like what you thought it's going to look like. Get the fuck over it. Accept the help. Peacock, tell me more. Great pride. Gemini. We got Gemini. So there's a decision for you to make in the next 7 to 10 days. It could be a Gemini can have something to do with it. I'm more getting the lover's energy with that. Having a choice to make. And what you have, that's just having a choice to make energy with the Gemini. It is clarifying, beware of great pride. So, don't be too prideful to say no. Don't be too prideful to walk away. Don't be too prideful to ask for help. Tell me more about the peacock. Beware of great pride. Tell me more. Anyone for the peacock? Thank you. You got connect. Ask for help. I just said that. Connect. Ask for help. There's something you're trying to, I feel like there's something you're trying to leave, walk away from, get out of, like a marriage, a relationship. Maybe the person is the money, the person the breadwinner of the family. And you can't figure out how, but there's some sort of resolution. You did get that. And you got miracles. A resolution is coming. And you got arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So be positive. Don't let the stressful situation that you may be in take you out of your element. Stay positive and have faith. Know that something is coming through for you in the next 7 to 10 days. Pile 2. What messages do they need to hear for the next 7 to 10 days? We have 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, healing, and we have the King of Wands, which could be the person coming in. Because the King of Wands can very easily be an asshole. Narcissistic, presumptuous. They could be flirtatious, arrogant. Let's go further. What is the challenge for Pile 2 in the next 7 to 10 days? What's the challenge? Analysis paralysis. Being all up in your head. Not being able to figure out a resolution. What's the advice for Pile 2? What's the advice? The Chariot. Keep moving. Blessings are coming. The Chariot is overcoming obstacles, is what the Chariot is. You have overcoming obstacles and a resolution is coming. Y'all just need to hold on. Have faith. Outcome for pile 2, please. Hold on, something is coming. Look, you got the Judgment. Answering the call. Some of y'all literally answering the phone. A renewal. Accepting a higher assignment. Recognizing that your life is moving in a higher elevation than where you currently are and who is currently in your circle, and releasing them, whoever that may be. You're being resurrected. You're being brought back from the dead, energetically speaking. And here's the fucking Lovers on the bottom when I was talking about the Gemini energy. So you have a choice to make, and I feel like this King of Wands could be bringing it in. Wow. We got the, oh, holy shit. We got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups with the 8 and the World. Wow. 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 Somebody coming in, child, and it's probably somebody old. Did I say that in the beginning? Yeah. Someone or something is re-emerging in your life. King of Wands in the next week. Tell me why the King of Wands is here for pile 2. The Two of Swords. This is very similar to pile 1. The Two of Swords. The King of Wands is the one coming back. They could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I'm not really feeling too, like that's for a small amount. You wait for this. I more feel that they embody this energy. They're coming back, and whatever they're coming back to say is leaving you indecisive, which was the challenge. The 8 of Swords. Tell me why the 4 of Swords is here. I feel like, the 4 of Swords is like you gonna be in meditation. You gonna be in some sort of healing energy. I feel like y'all not gonna take this person back. Or you're not gonna allow this thing to re-enter into your life. This is definitely about a couple for a lot of you. And it could be a Earth-Water couple. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Leo, or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I think you're walking away from this connection. I think you're bringing in yourself some compassion. You're being compassionate to yourself by focusing on you and allowing yourself to heal from whatever this is. That's what I feel like. Can I have one more for the 4 of Swords, please? I feel like there's another. The 7 of Cups. One more. Pile 2 with the 4 of Swords, please. Tell me more about the 4 of Swords. And we got the Devil. So you're getting out of your head. You're getting out of your head. Some of y'all could be indecisive about this. Like you could have this choice in front of you already this week. And you're coming into this week stuck when it comes to this certain thing. You don't know which way to go. You have no idea, no clue. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I go down here? Or should I go this new way? Should I go down here? You know what I'm saying? So you need to detach. The Lovers has shown its face, and so has the Devil. Those are two opposite energies when it comes to relationship. The Devil is the, and interestingly enough, the Lovers showed its face on the bottom of the deck. The Devil actually came out in your reading. And the Devil is the lower vibration of the Lovers card. So, 8 of Swords. Tell me more about this challenge. If there's some, like whoever's coming into you, that's a no-no. Like, that's a big no-no. Fuck them. You're going to have to let that go. The 8 of Swords got the 7 of Swords as a clarifier, which means you started here and it led to your analysis paralysis. So whether you realize it or not, you don't trust this motherfucker. Whether they're in front of you or they will be this week, Whatever it is they bringing to you, you don't even fucking trust them. So why even think about it? Some of y'all don't trust yourself. You need to. You're not wrong. You ain't crazy. You ain't tripping. Just leave them alone. The Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot, please, and why this is here for part 2. Is there advice column? The Six of Swords. I can't say walk away in any other language. If I could say this shit in Spanish, I would say it in Spanish. Okay? I can say it in Ebonics though. Nigga, I'm gonna need you to do, nigga. Y'all don't trust them. It don't even make no sense to bother being in this indecisiveness. Unless you're already there. You're already there, I get it. I get it. But you don't heard this now. So now you have no fucking reason to still be there. Okay? Lovingly. I say this with so much love. Your ancestors are clearly telling you what to do. They're giving you a very clear advice here. Walk away and allow this new to come in. Some of y'all are trying to walk away. Like, you don't even need a bitch to tell you to walk away. You just don't know how. Meaning, you don't know, where you're gonna go, or you ain't got no money to move, or, something like that. Something is happening for you. Everybody's being given a resolution to this issue. Not all of you are gonna want to take it. Some of you might hesitate, procrastinate. Don't be there too long though. Judgment. Why is this here for? We got the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Get out of your comfort zone. Put the burdens down. Walk away from it. End it. 10, 10, 10. The energy of the 10, 10 portal is still here. It's a closure going on. It's a closure going on. Don't forget, we are in the 9 year. This entire year has been about completions and releasing. That's why this has been such a focus. Because that's where the energy has been focused. If you're going to fight it, good luck with that. Get out of your comfort zone, because this is your outcome. This is what's happening. If you do this, if you follow this advice, get out of your comfort zone, the burdens will end. You're going to be able to put them 10 wands down. You are no longer going to be struggling with that. And jump right into that renewal. Tattoo, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's like there's a whole new beautiful life for you in whatever topic this is. I guess this relationship is a whole new energy of love for you. This is I was about to say this is business, but it's really not. This is about love or some sort of connection. It could be family, close friends, like sister, whatever it is. This is a person that they need to go. You need to put up some boundaries for them, detach, and there's really no need to be confused. Okay, you got the heads up already that you have the tendency to be in the 2 of Swords, because a tarot reading is not telling you what is absolutely happening. Tarot reading is telling you the energy that you're in, but ye are gods, so you still have a choice. Okay, you have a say-so with this shit. That being said, any final messages for Pal Hill? Thank you. All right, you got spiritual team. Okay, so your ancestors are confirming that they are in the room. Oh, wow. And it says answers will appear by chance. Help will come with perfect timing. I don't think I've ever read this card. Your spiritual teachers will find you answers. Your spiritual teachers will find you. Answers will appear by chance. Help will come in perfect timing. That's like saying the next 7 to 10 days is perfect timing, since that's what we're talking about. What the fuck? We got marriage. Again. In a whole nother deck. I need I need some cards. Why are we talking about marriage again? Tell me. Can you tell me why marriage has come out twice? For Pile 2, please. Why has marriage come out twice for Pile 2 for the next 7 to 10 days? We have justice. Didn't we get justice already? No, that was Pile 1. We got justice. So maybe you have some legal battles going on and some legal conflicts. And like I said, this is what the fuck do I call it? A dissolution of marriage. That's what I get with the legal thing. Like there's some legal thing and there's a resolution coming. Things are turning out in your favor. There's some balance being brought to your situation. Anything additional? The Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. Now, the Wheel of Fortune does talk about things that are set in time. I can't even think what I normally call them. But there are moments that are set in time where the universe takes over for you. Okay? So it's like you need to stand in your power and release this thing so that the energy can stand, so the universe can stand in its power for you and do its thing for you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning and Pluto is setting shit right. You know, now that it's direct. Everything that all the energy that you have worked, whatever it is you've worked for, you know what I'm saying? So if you've been an asshole all year, that's what the fuck you're gonna get back. If you've been a wonderful, loving person, that's what you're gonna get back. Plain and simple. Karma has, it has no face. It doesn't care who you are. It's not, it don't pick and choose. It's just going to be returned to you however you gave it out. All right? So pile 2, take care. Good luck with your resolution of this. And I love you for being here. I'll see you at my next reading. So don't forget to subscribe. Pile 3, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are talking about what you need to know for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay? Let's get it popping. We got the feminine, which is interesting because in pile 2, it was the divine masculine. So this is more of a softer energy than the divine masculine. I'm going to do the same thing I did with pile 2 and wait till we get to the clarifiers to go a little deeper with that because of how general the energy is. It feels intuitive. It feels emotional or having to do with your emotions, maybe not necessarily emotional. Let me get some tea leaves. I have 3 messages for pile 3. For their next 7 to 10 days. What they need to know. What they need to know. All right. Let's see what we got here. You got teardrops. Great personal sorrow. So, I'm saying it felt emotional. That's crazy. We got September. Okay, so you could be a Scorpio or Virgo? Yeah, well, you could be a Scorpio or a Virgo. What's the month before? I can't even think right now. September's that, but it's August. Okay, yeah, you could be a Scorpio or a Virgo. Or something could have occurred last month that is coming to a conclusion this week. And we got angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Okay, so I feel like something is going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days that it won't necessarily feel nice for all of you. It may be sad, or I'm gonna say sad-ish, because I feel like there is a happy twist here, but there's a lot of emotion. Time I got the feminine, I felt a lot of emotion. So let's see what's going on. Tell me more about the feminine, please. Tell me more about why that's here for pile 3. Why is this the remaining card of the week. We got Spiritual Awakening. You know, ever since I started recording this reading, what has it been, 4 minutes? It was so quiet, and then all of a sudden, all this outside noise keeps happening. I've cut it, so you're not going to hear it, but you'll probably be able to tell where I cut it. Somebody don't want nobody, something doesn't want this message to get out, but, the protection I put around my readings before I start them is just impenetrable. So, some of you, as I was getting ready to say, may be going through a dark night of the soul phase of your spiritual awakening. Can I have more on the feminine and spiritual awakening, please? Because you got, that's too many. You also, well, you might need that many spiritual awakening. Let's see. We got give, choice, and presence. You got give, choice, and presence. And I feel like I feel like a lot of you are obviously on a spiritual awakening journey. I feel like something is being given to you that is going to cause you to make a choice. You're gonna have to decide, choose one or the other or something like that. Presence feels more like advice. And it goes along with the feminine, which is more intuitive, water flow energy than anything else. So that's interesting. There's something being offered, and you have a choice to make. And it's like you need to be present. You need to use your intuition. You need to not be all up in your head, going back and forth. You need to be still. You need to pause. Take a deep breath. Count to 4, and then release. Breathe in 4 seconds. Or 4 counts, hold it for 4 counts, blow out for 4 counts. Do that a couple times. Teardrops. Tell me more about teardrops, please, for pile 3. We got 1 month. This is giving me 1 month ago, being a job bull of September. Tell me more about teardrops. We got worth. I feel like the choice you're being given involves one decision, one choice honors your self-worth, and the other one does not. This is my deep pile. I feel like pile 3 with my readings are usually the ones that's deeper. It's usually the deeper pile. Tell me more about September, please. I love it. Tell me more about September. We have a conversation is coming. Okay? So the connection between the conversation and September, I feel you would more know than I would. For me, it could be the person being either a Scorpio or Virgo, or someone you met in September wants to have a serious conversation with you. Someone who you could have an anniversary with in September. Tell me more about September in this conversation, please. Tell me more. You got create. Okay? So the conversation could be associated with the offer that I am hearing is being given to you that is creating the choice. Now, this offer could have been given to you a month ago, and it's game time this week. You have to make a decision, and you kind of still haven't. So it could be that for you as well. Angel, it could be a heavy decision for you to make to you. It could feel heavy to you. Wow. We have sudden change on the bottom in Capricorn. Tell me more about Angel. Angel. we have love proposal. Tell me more about angel and love proposal. Thank you. We have fresh start and expand. So, some of y'all could have got proposed to in September. But aside from September, I feel like there's a lot of you who you have a choice to make. I feel like a lot of you have this choice already. And you knew before I put a love proposal that this was about this was about a relationship, or some sort of choice to move in together, which requires you to move away from where you live now or something like that. I feel like the proposal is, or the opportunity that I felt leaving with the choice is something getting you out of your comfort zone, and it makes you nervous, is what I feel. You have to leave something to accept this thing, but I feel like you really want to, and you just keep thinking about cycle closing on Wednesday. Yeah, I see it. I feel like you keep thinking about what you're giving up. Can I have 4 extra messages for pile 3? Put this deck away. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have 6 months on the bottom, and we have, wow, you are protected again on the top. All right, so you have a lot of protection around you, just in case you're feeling afraid of something. 2 weeks, which is basically the next 7 to 10 days. Confirmation. For those of you who don't have this offer in front of you, we got Aquarius. Okay, some of y'all could be Aquarius. January, February could be important to you. That could be the star energy as well. Some sort of renewal, blessing, reward after a hard time. And then you have a resolution is coming. So there you go. I love when I think in front, oh, you got sudden change. So, whatever things look like right now, there is some tower-like changes. Some changes happening all of a sudden, not necessarily crumbling shit. I mean, if it, it is what it is. If the outcome, like the tower always is a beautiful fresh start, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's just all of a sudden. You're not expecting this. Something is going to change. And I feel for those of you who haven't received this offer yet, it's definitely y'all. We got Stargazer, set your sights higher. Usually, I'm not gonna say usually, setting your sights higher always requires you to get out of your comfort zone. Because that means wherever you are right now, there's something higher and with something you're not used to. So if this is talking about a relationship for you, this offer is a good one. It's a good one. It's something that honors your self-worth, which you may have the tendency to hesitate if it's a love offer. If you have experienced a lot of sadness, like 3 of Swords type energy in relationships in the past. So let's go further. Pile 3. Tell me about their next 7 to 10 days, what they need to know. What? Ooh. There's the offer. Oh, wow, you got some beautiful energy. You got the Ace of Pentacles. There's the offer, opportunity. And you got the Six of Wands. Being victorious. Coming in from a battle, more specifically, victoriously. So you have a successful completion, new beginning happening for you. Like that Six of Wands is like a celebration. It can even be like a party where the spotlight is on you, which could be a love proposal that is, being set up for you. And it's like you could be given a heads up about it so that you can get your shit together. You can get your shit together before you get there, and say yes. Because some of y'all maybe, may panic. You may have like PTSD right there, flashbacks or something, something like that. But I feel like if this is, specifically those of you that's for a relationship, it's just what it feels like is something like that would make you nervous. You know what I mean? You would hesitate. You could probably even be the type of person that don't like public attention, or you being all, everybody eyes on you, something like that. Pile 3, what is their challenge? What's the challenge? Something is coming out. Oh my God. Y'all are too funny. The challenge is the Ace of Cups. I literally just said that. Oh my gosh. The challenge for you is this new beginning, this new emotional beginning, which I keep saying, it feels like a relationship. I guess love is the topic of this week, which I love it. I love me some love. And what's the advice? What's the advice for Pile 3? Y'all bold babies. Y'all like, fuck that. I bitch ain't finna break my heart again. That's what I'm doing right now. The advice is to go for it. That's so funny. This was the advice in Pile 2. But when I saw it in Pile 2, I heard run. This time I'm hearing go for it. This is a upright Knight of Wands. Pile 2's was a reverse. I don't take reversals, but I can feel when it would be reversed if, Anywho, the Knight of Wands is a passionate pursuit. Something you are pursuing passionately. I like it. It's like, go for it. What's the outcome? What's going to be the outcome when they go for it? Pile 3. Okay, see what I said. I said, y'all going to be the time to panic. I'm like, well, you marry me, huh? The fuck you talking about? Marry who, nigga? Or even if it's somebody new. Because for some of y'all, this is somebody new. This is somebody like new that wants to date you and wants to start to get, for y'all to get to know each other, and possibly lead into a relationship. And that's what makes you nervous. I'm that. I can feel you on that a little bit. I'm that a little. I don't OD or nothing. I ain't about to self-sabotage a motherfucking thing, but I do need to breathe for a second and let me think. Let me consult with my ancestors real quick. You know what I'm saying? And, if that's what you need to do, that's fine. But you're going to have a choice to make, which is the Two of Wands. I'm going to, we're going to clarify it, Well, you know what? Let me get one more for their outcome. Let me get one more. Let's get some more context clues. You know what I mean? Thank God. We got the Ten of Cups. So, well, actually, that's kind of saying that that's what you're conflicted about, being in a happy family. That's the choice. So, okay, so give me one more. Let me see if they give me the other choice. What is that, the Nine of Pentacles? You got the Nine of Pentacles. The other choice is to stay independent. And you might not want to share your money with the Nine of Pentacles. You know what I mean? You might want to keep your financial independence. This can be a business partnership, but I doubt it. This feels very relationship. If it is a business, the business is going to come later, tied with this connection, because y'all definitely have the potential to be business partners in this energy that I'm feeling. This is a nice new beginning. This is a new beginning, and being in a relationship makes you nervous. Whether you already met someone, you know what I mean? Like you're already in a relationship and the person is now trying to take the relationship to the next level, and that's your new beginning. Whatever it is making you nervous as fuck and very indecisive. Very indecisive. You're trying to decide between the happy family and financial independence. Maybe not necessarily financial, but independence nonetheless. But you got the Sun also. I forgot to say that. The Sun flipped over. So that's happiness. That is happiness. That's the happiest card in the deck. That's happiness to its highest accord. Okay, let's get to these clarifiers. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about this offer. Thank you. We got the King of Wands. You know, the King of Wands be fine. They be fine as fuck, male or female. So they could be a fire sign. They could be a fire air. What is this? Oh, we got September. So what was that? Scorpio and Virgo? They could be Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They could have that in their chart. Their top three could be fire, air, water. You know what I mean? Some, you know, they could have Virgo somewhere, so they could be Virgo rising. You got the King of Cups on the bottom. So fire, water, air, like I keep saying. But either way, you know, it doesn't have to be, but they could be a business owner or entrepreneur in some type of way with the King of Wands. They're confident, usually attractive, and they're coming in. They're coming in. They have an offer. Six of Wands, please tell me more. Six of Wands. Some of y'all could have been seeing this person and they want to come out in public as, you know, like a actual couple. And that's what makes you nervous. We got the Empress. Okay, so you're coming out on top. You got the Empress and the King of Wands as a couple. Okay. Like I said, y'all, the business gonna come later. You're coming out successful. You're elevating and you're creating. Some of y'all could be pregnant, you know, and they want to now moving in together so y'all can have this big happy family with the Ten of Cups. And that's your choice, to either stay as a single person, you know, the way things are, or join forces and become one big happy family. The Ace of Cups, please. Tell me about your challenge as the Ace of Cups. Lord, top three. We got the Eight of Pentacles. So you've put a lot of work into something that you may not be ready to give up. For some of y'all, like I said, that could be your independence. For some of y'all, they could want to join forces financially. You know, go into business together, and you don't want to give up something, your independence when it comes to that. Tell me about their, what are we talking about? Your advice with the Knight of Wands. Tell me more about the advice. Ooh, they're looking for a specific card. The Nine of Swords. So your advice is to not get stuck here. See, they gave it to you on your outcome, the Two of Swords also. But this is your advice we're talking about right now. And remember I said your advice is to go for it. It's like, don't get stuck here in this worrying and anxiety energy. Having nightmares or staying up at night because you're all up in your head. So you try to go to sleep, all your thoughts start talking to you. You know what I mean? Just being worried, overly worried about what is happening or what will happen, or the millions of possible things that can go wrong, or something, you know, however that resonates for you. The advice is to not do that, to move forward passionately though, because it didn't give you the Knight of Swords, which would have been more, you know, mental. It gave you the Knight of Wands, which is like you know, move with your passions, with your desires. How do you feel? And go for this new beginning. Don't let your ego and all your crazy thoughts keep you away from this beautiful new opportunity that is in front of you. Tell me about the outcome, please. Tell me more about the outcome for Power 3. Thank you. We got the Six of Cups. Okay. So, this could be, for those of you who are not already in a relationship, the new person coming in could be somebody from your past, somebody you used to know. Could be from your childhood, doesn't have to be, but it could be somebody you already know but don't. You know what I mean? You don't know them now. Some of y'all could be feeling this nostalgic, especially if this new opportunity requires you to move away from or release something that you've been doing or known or been around or been with for a long time. But the Six of Cups feels very warm. It feels very warm. It feels like your inner child being fulfilled is what it feels like. Like your inner child being fulfilled and just genuinely overjoyed with happiness. And I feel like that's the outcome if you take this opportunity. Any additional messages for Power 3? I feel like that's the outcome. Okay, that one. Anything additional? Oh my gosh. Y'all got marriage. You got marriage. Joining forces makes you nervous. But that, you have a marriage proposal. You have envy. That's very interesting. So some people may be very envious. You may be the same people telling you not to do it, or whispering in your ear. Type of couple goals vibes is what this gives me. So take it as it resonates for you, Power 3. But this feels beautiful. I hope you make the loving choice for yourself. I love you for being here. Enjoy your week.